Okay, this is Orlando Wilson. What I'm going to talk about in this video is reloading a pistol, right? And one of the things I see these days, which is to me a safety issue, if nothing else. You can see now the slide is back on this weapon. I've got a magazine in there for demonstration purposes, but the weapon's cleared, the weapon's empty. We always keep the slide to the rear, that way you can see it's empty for demonstration purposes. Okay, reloading a firearm, reloading a handgun is simple, and it's something you need to practice if you're serious about carrying a pistol for defensive purposes, close protection purposes. So it's simple to reload. And how do you learn to reload? You practice, practice, and practice. One thing we're big on, and everything we teach, is common sense. Everything we teach is to do with tactical training, or real world training, not competition. So this is how you reload a pistol. It's simple. You notice we always keep the pistols pointing towards the target. Now, I see a lot of competition shooters these days, when they're doing their reloads, they have the pistol up in the air. To me, this is complete and utter BS. If nothing else, this is a major safety violation. One of the basic safety rules with a pistol, with any firearm, is keep it pointing in a safe direction. Having that weapon pointing up in the air, that is not a safe direction. We're in an indoor range at the moment. If there was a malfunction with this weapon, and by malfunction, I mean an issue with the firing pin block, issue with the firing pin, and that slide is released. I'll remove the magazine for this. If that slide is released, and there's a live round in there, if there's a weapon malfunction, that bullet's going to be going here up into the ceiling. If we're on an outdoor range, that round, 9mm, can go for over a mile and hit somebody, because what goes up has to come down. If you got any of you guys and girls have been in the military, you should know whenever you're loading and unloading your weapons, again, if you're doing guard duties, coming off patrols, etc., you generally have unloading bays. You point the weapon into a sandbox, etc. The weapon has to be pointed in a safe direction whenever you're clearing it or whenever you're reloading. Reloading a pistol with the muzzle in the air, letting the slide go forward with the muzzle in the air, to me, if nothing else, is a major safety violation. I've heard competition shooters saying, well, you have to look at the gun. Why do you have to look at the gun? I can load and unload this pistol without looking at the gun. What are you going to do if you can't see the pistol because it's dark? You're not going to be able to load and unload your pistol, which is BS. Again, at close quarters, if you're loading your pistol and you have the pistol up in front of you, it's easy for somebody to take that pistol off you, etc., etc. This might work for competition shooters, but defensive shooting, concealed carry, etc., that weapon, your pistol, whenever you're reloading it, needs to be pointed in a safe direction or pointed in a direction of threat. There's absolutely no reason to have that pistol up in front of your face. The only reason to have the pistol up in front of your face is because it looks cool for your videos, it looks cool on social media, it looks dramatic. That's it. It's complete and utter BS, and if nothing else, it's a major safety violation. As I said, you have a weapons malfunction, you let that slide go forward with the pistol in the air, that bullet could be going for over a mile and hitting somebody. You should, if you're in most ranges, I know in the US, if you're on a range, that bullet goes over the backstop and hits somebody, you're looking at major lawsuits. In Europe, you're most probably going to have your range closed. So from a range management point of view, this is a big no-no. If you was on one of my ranges doing this, you might get a warning. If you do it again, you and your boy toys will be asked to leave the range and not to come back. Because if nothing else, this is a major safety violation. Okay, we're going to be throwing up more videos to do with firearms training, firearm safety, etc., and shooting. So follow us along on social media. I've got 3 books on Amazon that are specifically to do with firearms training and range management. Follow our blogs, follow our videos, and we'll be dispelling a lot of the myths that at the moment are saturating the firearms business and also the close protection business. Everything we do is common sense. Everything we do is geared towards reality, which reality and common sense is lacking in the world in general at the moment. I think especially in the close protection and firearms training business. So in the meantime, be good, stay safe, stay out of trouble, and remember to use common sense and always keep your weapon pointing in a safe direction.